Hey ladies, what might it look like for us to honor the power of love, care, and compassion in our lives while also maintaining a sense of our own nobility and empowerment? That is going to be the topic of this video. Now, this is a part 2 to a video that I just did. So if you haven't watched the first video yet on this particular topic of embodying care and love and nurture, then go check it out and then come back to this one so that you can continue on with this conversation. Now, first of all, we want to identify a few examples that we can look to of women who really have gone out into the world, who are models for what we might do to really demonstrate that empowerment, but also from a place of true feminine embodiment of love and care and nurture. Now, of course, there's one saint that we can all look to, and that would be Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was out there. She loved everyone as if they were her own children. She served them. She was constantly trying to bring awareness to and bring support in for those who were maybe underadvantaged and needed help from others. And Mother Teresa didn't do it for any agenda. She did it because she loved, because she felt a divine duty, a divine mission. I think a mission is even a better sense of that word, to go and really care for all of God's children, so to speak. Now, not all of us are saints, right? So we can also look to someone who was far more human and yet still on a big, big stage, who really impacted the world in quite a big way, and that is Princess Diana. Now, Princess Diana had a very bumpy time in her life. She was a very emotional, very empathic person, not always the most mature in her early years, but as she got into her later years in life, she found her empowerment. And as she found her empowerment, she had so much love and so much compassion in her heart that when she went out as a royal person, as somebody of nobility and in her full, beauty and royalty and all of that, she went out into the world and she actually connected with people. She wasn't keeping herself separate or removed from other people. She was, there hugging, connecting, shaking hands, and being real. She would visit, for example, the children in the hospitals and give them hugs. She was one of the first people to shake the hand or give a hug to somebody with HIV without wearing gloves, to show that this was actually okay, that we can love these people and that they need that love, and that is our duty, our job to share that love and care and nurture for people who need it the most. So Princess Diana was a beautiful embodiment in her, as she came more and more into her maturity and her own empowerment of what it is to really be in our nobility, but also in that care and love and nurture and real feminine embodiment of empowerment, yet majorly out there in the world making a difference and really impacting people and inspiring people. Everyone wanted to she was the princess, the queen of everybody's hearts, and people really admired and wanted to be like her. So this is a really great example of women in their full empowerment, yet also very much in that feminine essence and energy. Now, how might that look for us as women of today to live in our daily lives in such a way where we are embodying that feminine energy, being in that flow of love and care and compassion, while also really holding a sense of nobility or regality about us? So one thing would be to really care about yourself. Now, any royal person, for example, they're always taking that attention and time to dress their best when they're going out there to interact with the world. Not just so that they look good, but so that they inspire people by that beauty, by that royalty. So they show, the elevated levels that we humans can achieve. And in so doing, these people, they set fashion trends and so forth. So as a woman, we want to come to this place where we really care about ourselves. We care about how we show up in the world. We care about how we look, because we've had this gradual trend that's happening in the world of caring less. I don't care, this is just how I am, accept it. And that's okay, yes, accept everybody and love everybody, but you're not being your best if you're, not caring at all about your body or your appearance. What we want as women to really embody our full empowerment is to recognize that there is a goddess essence, a divine essence within. And if we are a goddess, then don't just feel it within and say, well, everybody should see me that way. You have to show it to people. You have to express it to people. So express your goddess essence, express your divinity through, making yourself into the best you that you can be in physical levels, in the soul, the mental and emotional, as well as in the spirit. Right? Have all these levels of your being in total congruence. See yourself as that goddess. Or if you're not quite ready to see yourself as a goddess, see yourself as a queen. See yourself as the princess. See yourself as a royal being. In a modern day, of course, in a daily context, but have quality around you. Have quality within your dress. Really take the time to do yourself in a way that you feel beautiful and that feels like an authentic expression of your inner beauty, and you're now showing that and shining that inner beauty out into the world through your outer expression. So, and we want to do it again, not from a place of superficiality, but from a place of love, from a place of our own embodiment of our royalty, our nobility, our empowerment, and coming into this place of loving and accepting yourself enough that you've got nothing to hide, and therefore you are going to be shining your light as bright as you can out for all to see, because this is who you are. And you are standing firm and strong and proud in that uniqueness of you, rather than trying to fit into some box or some image of what you think the world outside is expecting, or what you think others want to see from you. You be you. But to get to know who you are is really key. So really exploring into this process, this journey of coming to know thyself. Who am I? What are my gifts? What do I love to do? What is my unique creativity? What fulfills me? What brings me passion in life? What is my unique beauty? How do I want to show that into the world in a way that feels creative and fun for me, yet also is expressing the image of me that I also feel inside from the highest level, the highest divine image of me. If I were embodying my full potential, my full empowerment, my full divinity, how would I show up in the world? That is what we want to be looking for, and that is what we want to start moving our way into and expressing it now. And the more we express it, the more we move into it, the more we show up in the world that way, the more we manifest it, the more we awaken it within us, the more we become it. So become your best self. Embody that love, that care, that nurture. Share it with the world, but it starts from the inner and then it flows to the outer. And bring your noble self forward, not your mediocre self, not your, oh, it's just kind of good enough, but your queen, your goddess, your divinity. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video and this topic, and I hope that it's helped you. And if you've liked this, then please do subscribe and like below, and share it as well with anyone else that you think might benefit from this video and this content. And we will look forward to seeing you in a future video.